Alright everyone, welcome to my Dynasty. Hopefully y'all saw the intro video of the newscast, and hopefully y'all enjoyed it. But welcome to hopefully my long-term Dynasty of basically 12 Canadian teams joining the NCAA in the Big 12. So far it's been fun getting it all set up, looking at different teams, looking at how Canada does their university structure and stuff like that. And it was actually pretty interesting, and I really recommend if you have any interest, definitely look into it, because it's pretty fun. I looked into multiple countries, mostly the Canadian Mexican university structure, and I chose the Canadian one. Just because I think it more closely related to the American one, and I think it was a little easier to make than say the Mexican one, where I would butcher every single name on it. If you would be interested in a NCAA Mexican merger one, definitely leave a comment, like the video, and let me know, and I can definitely look into creating one of those. But yeah, let's definitely go in and check out the schools that were added. So in case you are from Canada or you are familiar with the Canadian college, you can see, maybe your team made it. Alright, so we're divided into two divisions. I kept everything simple, just Division A. So this will be the team I will be controlling, the British Columbia Thunderbirds. They're just a garbage one-star team, and we'll be basically just working them up, trying to compete and trying to win the conference, as well as compete for basically good bowls. So we got the British Columbia Thunderbirds. We got the Wilfrid Laurier Golden Hawks. Now I'm going to butcher some of these names just because I'm not French, and a few of these are located in densely populated French areas of French Canadian. So we got the Western Ontario Mustangs, the Laval Rouge et Or. I know I'm butchering that one, so if you know how to pronounce it, definitely leave a comment below. We got the McMaster Marauders and the my favorite, Ottawa Gee-Gees. And then in Division B, we have St. Mary's Huskies, the Montreal Carabins, the Calgary Dinos, which is a very good team. They're 5-star. I was thinking about knocking them down, but I was like, let's just leave them and see what happens. We got the Queen's Golden Gales, the Saskatchewan Huskies, and the Manitoba Bison. So as you can see, almost every one of these teams is a 1-star. Not including, Calgary and a few of the others that may be a 2-star, 3-star teams. So it looks like, the McMaster and Calgary are the only non-1-star teams. So I split them up just so that one conference would not be very top-heavy. Though it is, 3 stars and the Calgary is 5 stars. So we're in Conference Outlook right now. I'm not sure how it calculates this, and it's saying Calgary as a 5-star team at 84 overall is going to finish 3rd place in Division B. So I'm not sure how they calculate it. Don't think they can calculate. I'm not even going to think about how they calculate it, just because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so those are the teams. That's the team I will be controlling. So we have a bye week, week 1. So this hopefully will be, so we'll try to do this week and the next week in this video, and then we'll continue on with week 3 in the next video. So here is my recruiting board right now. I went ahead and filled it in just because it's a lot of just looking at stuff, removing people, and adding points. So basically I went through and I added decent players as well as players that I know I could probably get. So the first one I'm going to go hard after is Dane Cook. I know most one-star teams have terrible wide receivers, so I'm looking into grabbing a wide receiver just to get somebody that a QB go through. And you see down here, I've actually added a QB because that is another very big a point to do is get a QB, one that you can build around quickly. Because you got, if it's a great QB, like 5-star QB, so you may have him for 2 to 3 years before he tries to leave, and hopefully not leave after 1 year to transfer. I also added a running back just because when I saw him, he was a 75. I scouted him a little bit and he bumped him up. So we're going to go hard after this running back. And I've added a tackle so that we can start getting our offensive line up to date. I've added a couple athletes just because they have a little bit more leeway on what they can do, so I can recruit. And then even if they're not the best at what I assign them to, they will probably be better than whatever they're taking over from. So we got Justin Hart as the 5-star athlete that we're going to go after, and hopefully we don't lose any of these guys quickly. We've also going after Joel Hawkins, so we're going to be going after someone USC is going to go after, Oklahoma's going after. So another athlete that we can adjust and figure out what best would be a best fit for him. We have 2 more athletes right down here. One that we can definitely get, he was I think 65, and then I scouted him and he's up to like a 69 right now, and we can definitely get this guy and be able to put him in a spot where I think we would need people for. So we have another 5-star. Some of these we won't get. I'm just really getting the higher up stars right now, just trying to see where we can go the first couple of weeks, and then and then start cycling through my list to try to get as many players on here as possible. Because I know I can get a bunch of 3-stars late season that are going to be a lot better than what I have currently. I also have a defensive end right here. I believe we can get up there for him. I mean, he's a 5-star pass rusher, so we definitely need to get a defensive line going because we need to get some pressure on the QB. And I believe that was everybody that I'm searching for right now. So I did add a bunch of 3-stars as well that maybe later in the season I'll be focusing on to try to fill out my recruiting class. Week 1, if we're starting to lose points on certain ones, I'm just going to knock them off, and then we're going to go to a different recruit. So we play Southern Alabama first. Decided we're a 1-star team. We need to start playing a few 1-star teams just to get some hopefully wins. But I didn't really want to play the FCS teams just because I think they're a little too easy, even for a rebuild. I mean, if we go 0-12 this year, then I may throw one FCS team in there just to get a win. But even if we go 0-12, the recruiting class that's going to be coming in is going to be leaps and bounds better than what I currently have. So next year, even if I go 0-12, as long as I don't get fired, next year will be a ton better. I'll be able to schedule a couple more harder teams. Unless I go 0-12, then I may stay with the smaller 1 to 2-star teams. But yeah, let's definitely check out how our recruiting went from week 1 to 2, see who we can get rid of, who we need to add points to, and go from there. All right, so we're playing an 0-1 Southern Alabama, so hopefully we can get in there and get a win against a D1 school and get to, I think the contract said like 5 wins is my goal, so I'm definitely hoping for at least 6 wins to get a bowl. All right, so we did move up for Dane Cook, so that is great. I don't want to offer scholarships because I don't want to have somebody sitting with a scholarship for the whole season, he has using up a scholarship position or using up a scholarship spot that I could add to somebody else that may join earlier. So yeah, we're gonna keep scholarships out right now. We have some points we can spend on a few. Yeah, we are moving up. Well, we moved up, but then we moved back for points. So we're gonna keep him for one more week, see how it goes. For Dustin Smith, we went up to third, but we also dropped back in points. We were like 500 and something back last week. I believe we did move up a little bit for him. So nothing. Oh yeah, no, we jumped all the way to second. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah. So this is a pretty good one. Yeah, we're not getting that many bonus points for him. We're scouting him. All right, so we did go up one. So he has a throwing power of 95, which is amazing. He has throwing accuracy of B. So hopefully I can get him scouted so that we can figure out how great his throw accuracy is. He has some decent agility. His speed is average, so looks more like kind of like a pocket passer, but he can move around a bit. I'm interested in what his injury is because I don't want him to get it injured too much. So yeah, we're definitely in the running for him, which would be great if we can get a QB like a 79 overall QB season 1. That would be awesome, and then we could build around him. We did all right. So yeah, we moved up on Justin Hart, which is great. He's up to 4th. And we did move up closer to points. So yeah, I mean, we're getting a decent amount of bonus points for him, which is great. So we're definitely looking to see, +3 still. So that's great. He's got amazing speed. So we definitely would want him on our team. Jumping pursuit, press, play recognition. He might be a cornerback, safety. And could even be wide receiver. He might be wide receiver. His hit power is pretty low. Good agility. He jumps really well. He doesn't have a great return though. Well, I'm definitely looking to see what he can do, but he is extremely fast. So we definitely stick him as a receiver. We definitely stick him as a receiver. He has very good zone coverage. So he might actually be a cornerback or safety. May stick him out as safety. We'll have to definitely see how well that turns out. So our athletes are actually leading on him right now. That is actually great. Well up by 75 points. We're going to go ahead and offer him a scholarship. We got good. So let's scout. Yeah, going up more. He's got great route running, catching. It's pretty good. He's got pretty good acceleration. That's 85. He's got stamina, agility. He's definitely a great player. We're going to definitely try to get him. Let's see what is. So 90 points is pretty good. So we did move up with him a little bit. So we're 4th. We'll see how well the season goes with that. We went up and then down with him, which I'm pretty sure means we're not going to get him. We're getting only 30 points. Yeah, we went down 300 points. So we're going to drop him. We're not going to get him at all. So we do have a cornerback right here who is on the verge. He's not great play recognition either, but we're going to try to grab him. We got to get a cornerback. But we are 2nd place. So we can drop 200 on him, and then we're going to check out because we got 130 bonus points. So we're going to see how well he goes. He's a 3-star. I think we can get him. He's probably better than any of our receivers we currently have. Yeah, cause we're 55 overall, and going against South Alabama, which is 68, which isn't a great team. Let's get this. Hopefully we got a decent QB that can make or break a season. If we have a QB that's pretty good, you can usually scrape open some or scrape out some wins. Let's see. So we got a great punter. I mean, that's cool. Well, I do like their helmets. You know, that's one of the reasons I picked them was because their helmet's pretty good. I like it. It's like the little Thunderbird. And there's the little coach. And we are playing in this tiny stadium. You know, Canada. Darn, all right, Hoffman, let's do this. And the season is on for the Canadians. So let's see what we can do. Oh, yeah, they just pancaked everybody. Hopefully it's going to be a good game. Yep, Coach Tommy Johnson is the coach. All right, so what something that I want to do with this this dynasty is we can also do different, I don't know, what you say, stories and different things like that. We can look into different guys and do different storylines based on maybe something that you guys want, because this dynasty is something that I want to let you guys have the opportunity to chime in, say we should do maybe more passing, maybe there's some off the field issues that may come up between coaches, players, maybe even different players. Oh, juvenile. That was a terrible throw. I did not see that linebacker strolling over. Yeah, that was a bad throw. Hit him. There we go. Already turning it over. Awesome. All right, so hopefully it's a terrible QB, and we can get some get a turnover, get some sacks. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do cover one. So we're gonna do 1v1. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Hit stick. Oh. How did he get up from that? I don't know. Oh. Fine. Hit him. Get him. Nope. Oh, come on. There's like 3 people out there. I don't know how they didn't get him. Who's out there with him? So I've got a little bit of pressure. He was still able to get it out, gain 5 yards. So let's try some more zone. I'm going to blitz him on the linebacker because we got to get some pressure on him. Yeah, it was 0 pressure, but it was a terrible decision to throw it right there. He should have thrown it, 2 or 3 seconds earlier, so that his running back will have a lot more room. Get through. Oh, got through that time, but threw it out in time. So, all right, 4th and 6, we did stop them. Come on, punt. I don't think they will punt. Yeah, they're not punting because they are way too far away. Or they're on the other side of the field. I don't have confidence in the kicker. I have confidence in mine. There we go. All right, so we got the ball back. All right. Their star linebacker. Oh, crap. Alright, Champs. Champs? Yeah, I'm going to say Champs. That's his name. Do halfback off tackle. See if he's got some speed off the corner. I guess Parrish is my star receiver. First down, they were reading that pretty well, so they were able to cut it up though, as well as get away from that linebacker. I hope we can. All right, so we're getting yards running, and watch the linebackers this time. So let's do a stick, see if we can get some slants going. Slants we can usually get just with these receivers. I don't know. Run up. What are you doing? Oh, turn up and run. You're guarded. All right, let's do a blitz on this one. See if we can get some pressure. See if we can get. These guys got to cover the receivers. Yep, so it's passing. Oh, come on. And of course they call that. Let's get, all right. So do a little bit of blitz, but still have some zone coverage out there. Oh, come on. Just rush 4, see if we can get something in there. Oh, I was there. You threw it away. Where's the flag? You didn't even... Alright, so let's try to cover on press again. See if we can get in there. It's 3rd and 2. They might try to run. Yeah, they might run to the left side. But they got the guy in flag. Get it. Nope, didn't get him. We pushed him a bit. What are you? Just let him go. That's cool. Just leave him alone. Dived too much, but he stepped out anyway. Come on. There was 0 outside contain on that one. Let's contain him inside. Get him to throw the ball. And that's their weak part, is throwing. Unless, of course, the guy's literally wide open. And then, of course, it's just a little pitch and catch. So we throw them off. See if we can hold them down to a field goal. Yeah, they're just... Alright, so I think we held them down to a field goal, which is good. So let's try to get some yards back. 23 yards is pretty good. And I mean, we got to get this running game going. We got to get the passing game going. Because without the passing game, there's not doing anything. Of course, nobody. What are you spinning for? Alright, see how far off the corners are playing. Alright, so we're playing pretty far off. It looks like man. Let's throw. Yeah. So if they're playing that far off, I'm just going to keep playing, or keep doing corner. Yeah, no. He was open, threw off the back of the foot. Yeah. Alright, offensive line, block. Get through there. 5-yard rush, that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do a stick. See what Armstrong. Oh, jeez. He was open. I should have held it for a little bit longer and saw that linebacker just chilling there. Let's try man, keeping some safeties out. Keep everybody below or in front of you, please. Right. He's picked up and chucked it. Probably should have been flagged, but there's a guy out there. But oh, come on, don't fall. Get him, Oh, where are you going? Still want to see Barrett freaking get out there. I don't think he is, though. No, he's not. No, he's out. Alright, well, let's get some pressure, and let's get this stop. Get him. No, get him. Alright, fine. Let's spy the subs. So, see... The QB, I don't think QB is 3rd and 10. He's not going to run unless we get in there quickly. Oh, come on. What are you guys doing out there? I was back there. We got to get something down. They have basically just stopped our entire offense. There we go. Alright, so the quarterback just backed up a bit. Come on, dude, what are you doing? Alright, get back up to the line, get back up to the line. Quickly, 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 quickly. Oh, please. Quickly get up to the line. You didn't block him at all. Nobody blocked him. Come on, Pearson. There we go. Now get up to the line. We gotta get going. We have to get some passing. Will you get down? Everybody can hear you. Crap. That was about to be the third interception. Oh, come on. Are you guys not... You have got to get... The play has got to set up. You have got to block. I don't even know who to throw to. Yeah, they're doing... And yeah, one of my guys is just not doing anything. That's cool. And we have got to start getting some pressure. We got one sack and a couple hurry-ups, which is good. Get him. There we go. Sack number 2. We're getting there. And our guys look like they're actually, our quarterback safeties look like they're staying with them now. That was actually a decent play to let us get up there. Alright, let's do the PA boot. I guess guys running in front line, you have got to hold them. No, they're just too fast. Yeah, their cornerbacks are a lot faster than my wide receivers, so wow. I have no idea what to call. My guys aren't fast enough. My line can't block. Yeah, look at that. They're cutting on. I don't know how he caught that, but they're cutting under every route like they know what they're. Yeah, let's see. Cut it. Depends what that linebacker's doing. They're both. Parrish, what are you doing? You're supposed to do like 2 steps and then cut in. You did like 5 yards and then cut in. Let's do a boot. See if Parrish can get some separation. See if some of these linebackers cheat up a bit. They are, but yeah, nothing. I mean, he does not have to have... Nope, nothing. Not a thing. This is going to be a long season. So let's do cover 1. Let's see if we can get interception. We got a turnover. Move! We got a turnover. Alright, so I'm sending people straight out. I'm hoping McCoy or Armstrong is able to get open. Yeah, he got that. It wasn't a great pass, but he got that. And a not very good defense. So let's see what we can do. Let's actually run the ball here. Pass. Let's try to run. See if we can catch them off guards. There we go. Should have cut it in 3-4. I mean, I gotta be able to get an inch, right? Got an inch. There we go. There we go. Alright, so. Do we do a halfback draw again? Till they stop it. Block them. Get in there. Touchdown. The champs. Touchdown. Alright, let's get in there. His own guy kind of tackled him a little bit. See if we can get some. No, they're blocking. He is We were almost called for a get him. But at least the defense is actually performing okay. Oh! That could have been almost game right there. Come on! Crap, again. Again, 4th and 10. I don't know if they're in field goal range or not. Let's see what they do. They're probably going to go for it. Alright, so I gotta milk as much time off as I can. Drop it in. What are you doing? I dropped it right in the basket. It was like a gimme. That was a gimme. Alright, so playing off him. Oh, missed. Missed the tackle. Alright, I need to start wasting all the time I can with blockers who are not very good. Tried to spin. Did not work. Probably shouldn't have spun right there. Okay. Nope. Nobody blocked him. He was like, oh, no. He almost took the handoff. Come on. All right. First down. That could have iced it right there. Yep. Champs got hurt. Now we got Anderson. All right, Anderson. Get to that first down. If we can get to that first down, it is game over. So, let's do this. Anderson, everybody block. Get there. All right, we got there. GG. Game's over. I don't know what happened. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I was able to do that. Thunderbirds are 1-0 in their first year in the NCAA, playing against another relatively newcomer school, and showing that we can beat Division I schools. We can compete with them until we get to a harder team, which I see coming up next week. We'll see who we're playing and see how well we can go against them. Just because both teams I think did super terrible. We had 13 first downs, which I think is decent. And we ended up actually getting up to 200 yards, and they got to 177, which is pretty good. So we had that one touchdown run, which was amazing. So we're 13 for 29 for 150 yards, but I had those 3 turnovers. I think their turnover was, I think, worse than ours, just because of what time of it was in, or what point of the game it was in, because they were marching down the field very quickly, and it could have been easily 10-0 when they did that. So that interception helped a ton. So we had one punt or a couple punt returns for 26 yards, kick return 87 yards. So we had a total of 300 yards, which seems good. 0 penalties. We only punted twice. But we had the ball, so much longer than them. Alright, let's look at our stats. So, British Columbia, Colby Hayden had a terrible game. 150 yards, but 3 interceptions at 44%. He had an average of 11 yards, which was decent, but 2 sacks, which we'll probably see in the rushing. So he had negative 36 yards rushing. But Champs had 79 or 75 yards, so I hope his injury isn't too bad. And then Anderson came in for that pivotal first down, which was amazing. And then receiving, threw it around a decent amount. 6 players got it, but it was mostly Barrett and Parrish with the random other two. But yeah, Parrish, I think, is going to be our star. I might have to move him around a bit. 63 overall, though he's garbage. Yeah. They do average 16 yards, so that's actually not too bad. Blocking,